My name is Jeff Lowenheim, Battalion Chief here, working Battalion 2. Today's the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. We'll see what happens today. I came in at 7 o'clock this morning. That's when the battalion chiefs do shift change. The rest of the crews come in at 8 o'clock. And then just pulling up our various screens, our operations board here so I can see where all the units are within the city. Pulling up the rosters so I can check to see who the crews are on today. It gives me an idea of what to expect. 4th of July is generally busy. I've worked many. I expect a lot of rebel rousing, and generally it's a very busy day for the fire department. With the fireworks, it happens to be on a Saturday. People are in celebration mode, hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Yeah.
What's cracking?
Nothing.
You're just walking in
your BC shirt, Class B/C shirt today. You're rocking it, dude.
Yeah, I'm here to chop it up.
Okay, let's chop
Yeah, just go in, check on the guys, see what's going on, start to share messages that are coming down from admin and vice versa, just hearing what's actually happening on the streets and operationally, see how we can facilitate their success. I mean, that's a lot of the gig, is just trying to make sure that people are able to do their jobs, go to work. So we're going to report a car accident. They're giving us details right now. One vehicle into a parked car. We'll see what we got when we get there.
So what is your role on a call like this?
So really, if we have multiple patients and we call additional resources like additional ambulances or there's an extrication effort, then really I'm just there to help coordinate those units. So the on-scene engine company can do more task-oriented assignments than trying to coordinate all the units coming in. We're going to an MVA, reported motorcyclist down. So similar assignment as the last one, engine, truck, and medic, and they put us on it as well, so we're going to go check it out.
Engine 7 on scene with a motorcycle on the south side, heavy damage, fire controlled by a neighbor, investigating for injuries. Gotcha. Coming in, medic 10 and EMS 1 approaching.
Sounds like we had a car versus motorcycle. Motorcyclist turns out to be a trauma entry, multiple open fractures. The motorcycle was on fire prior to our arrival. One of the residents was able to put it out with a garden hose though. We have our truck company here, which did vehicle stabilization, cut the batteries, put some absorbent down. So we have paramedics on every fire suppression unit in the system. So they provide ALS first response a lot of times. We have a lot more fire engines strategically located throughout both cities than we do ambulances. So we will dispatch a fire engine or the first due suppression unit, sometimes a truck company, even though that's not optimal, to go and render care if necessary and wait for the medics to get there and then turn it over to them. Our medics it's a super busy ambulance system, so a lot of times our ambulance availability is less than optimal. So we really rely on our suppression units to go stabilize patients as we wait for medic units to come and transport to the hospitals.
What you got?
So we're going with engine 2 and engine A for a reported brush fire off the Beltline Highway. Grab a booster line off the engine real quick, just do a quick hit on this, and then we can work on mop-up operations. Looks pretty small. So the fire was knocked down pretty quickly by engine 8 via booster line. Water tenders here to either fill them back up. Might utilize their deck gun just to wet down the area really well. And we have a fire marshal en route to do the investigation. Easy day.
Told you we gave you some color, brother. I told you. You feel like a hero? You're like,
Hello.
Hungry?
Oh, we've eaten so much today.
My feelings are hurt. I'm like, we have
I'm
so
sure it's
much fun.
delicious.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, keep everybody safe. See you
will.
later.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Well-
Be safe. MVA, they're saying possibly CPR in progress, but I'm seeing some conflicting information, so we'll see what we got. Engine 1 should be right on top of it.
Yeah, you do go ahead and drop one.
Can record and then I'll take it.
Cosmetic 11.
Can copy. Have them come from the west.
Confirm them.
We had 2 patients, 1 adult critical, being loaded up in the ambulance now, waiting for a second medic for an unrestrained pediatric patient in one of the vehicles as well. Truck company's working on stabilization, and that's where we're at right now. Fire come 2, Battalion 2.
Battalion 2.
Battalion 2's arrived. We have an exterior fire. Looks like a few pallets. It is threatening additional materials that are stored outside. We have a lock gate. We're going to need forcible entry. Break, fire come 2 from command, attach truck 2 to the call. So, got a fire marshal en route, figure out determination. Basically an outside rubbish fire at this point. Truck company was right around the corner, so they swung by. We're going to have them force into that gate just so we can do some overhaul work, make sure there's no extension.
So bystanders put out the one by the road.
Uh-huh.
They said they saw flames over one of these barricades in those that scrap wood pile. I don't see anything on the tick. in there. So I think maybe just lob some water in there before we go and call it a day.
Yeah, just boost your line over there just in case. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Yeah, if we don't have to break anything, we won't. If you don't see anything, yeah. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
It's 1:15 in the morning. Not too crazy today, thankfully. Personally, I think it went well. Guys did a great job. A lot of car accidents. Gonna try to catch some sleep now. It seemed like Battalion 3 was the busiest of all the battalions this shift. I hope you enjoyed the ride along and just got a chance to take a look at how our day goes. Yeah, I'm tired.